Welcome back. In our previous lecture, we discussed about how to use template inheritance in Django. So today we will move more deeper. So we work with how to use bootstrap and static CSS in Django, using it to style our web page. So as user, let's just navigate to our VS Code, then open our project folder, which is my real Django project. That's the folder we created in our first lecture, which is day 1. So select the folder. So now we are inside the folder now. So let's just open the terminal and close this one. Open the terminal, open the terminal. So after that, navigate to our root folder, which is my site. You can see it. If I open this one, I have my site, base app, and first app. So inside my site folder, that is where all other things are. So you have to navigate to my site folder, cd my site. Okay, good. Then try to run the server. Let's try to run the server. See the output of our previous lecture. Python manage.py run server. So a link has been generated. Just follow the link. You get output. Okay, this is our output. Welcome to Django 102, working with template inheritance. So this is our previous lecture. So now we want to style this output. That's what we want to do today using bootstrap and CSS. Sorry, please. Please, I come. So we want to style our output. These are as to we want to use bootstrap and CSS to style it. So let's dive in. I'm gonna clear my terminal. The first thing we do is that minimize your code editor. Go to your root folder, which is my Django, my real Django project. Open it. Open my site folder. Inside my site folder, open my base folder. Then inside my base folder, you create a new folder, and we'll call it static folder. So inside this static folder, that's where we will copy our bootstrap file and our CSS file in. So let me minimize this. So this is my bootstrap. I already downloaded the bootstrap on my system. And see, this is it. So you can always download it. Just search for it on Google. Download bootstrap file. You will be able to download something like this, a zip file. So once you extract this file, you get a folder like this. Open the folder, open it, then copy the CSS and JS folder. Copy it, copy. Can minimize this, then go back to open our static folder we created before, then paste the CSS and JS folder inside it. Good. So these are bootstrap. That's our bootstrap. So now we need to create one more folder, but we'll do it in our code editor. Let's just minimize this. Open your code editor. So you check here now, you should see this file you created. Okay, this is the folder static. So we now have CSS and JS. So now we need one more file, which is our static CSS file. So you have to create another folder. Right click on the static folder, create new folder, and call it, I just name anything. So me, I just call it main CSS. So inside that main CSS folder, you create a new file and call it style.css. So now we now have three folders inside our static folder. So what this static folder does is that it is the one that the Django will recognize when you request for this web page. So if you go into static folder, look for CSS and look for bootstrap. So here now these are CSS folder and these are JS folder under bootstrap, and these are main CSS folder. So now what we need to do now is that let's just close this. In our base app under our template, these are base app. So now next thing we need to do is to link. We have to link our bootstrap file so that we can be effective when we apply any bootstrap coding. So now the first thing we do is that introduce a link tag under CSS. So before that, please, you have to load the static file from your root folder using mark tag. So there is it. Use this tag to load anything from Django. So you just write load static. So you save. So here now, in your href, the first thing we do is to link our bootstrap CSS file. How do we do that? The first thing we do is that introduce the mark tag. So inside that mark tag, the first thing we do is that indicate that you are looking from static. Yes. So indicate that you are looking from static. Then try to get the link. Let's try and look for the link here. In our base app, we go into static folder. Inside static folder, then you have CSS folder. Inside CSS folder, then we now look for bootstrap.mini.css. So this is it. So this is where we are coming. This file. So now here, go into static folder, go to CSS folder, then look for bootstrap.min.css. So we save that. So now we have linked our CSS bootstrap. Now the next to do is to link our JS also. This is our JS file. So look for JS file, look for bootstrap.mini.js. So we are looking for this file here now. So how do we navigate to that file? It's simple. So just introduce script tag. Script. So the source. Introduce mark tag. Yes. Go into static folder. Then load. Go into JS folder. Then load bootstrap bootstrap dot dot js. So now the next thing to do is to link our static CSS file. Our static CSS file, which is inside our main CSS folder. So here also we have to introduce another tag, link tag here. This link tag. Inside the link tag, we introduce another tag, mark tag. Go to static folder. Go to main CSS folder. Then look for style.css. Now these are main CSS. Then style.css. So now you save this one now. So now we have linked our bootstrap, our JS, and our main CSS style. So now the next thing we want to do is that navigate our app, which include our index.html. Open it. So you can see this. So in our base app, our class is what? Base. So let's start and style. Let's start and style this app. So let's start each one. Each one. Color. Wait. Let's see this. Let's run this server. Edit the link. Follow the link. What do we have? Okay, something's wrong. Let me check what is wrong. Oh. Let me check what is wrong. What's wrong here? This. Okay. One time. Oh, sorry. I don't want the server again on this. Follow the link. Wow. So you can see now we now have a different output now. So we have styled the word using our main CSS. You can see this H1. You can see this H1. And just give it a color, red color, and it's what it's so this is the effect of the CSS in Django. So now let's assume I did not link my CSS folder here, CSS here. Maybe I fail to link it. Then we cancel this one and save. If I go back here and try to refresh, you can see something is wrong. So make sure you link your CSS type and be what? Be very careful while linking it. You might make a mistake. Just calm down and study your folder structure very well. So let's run it again. Boom. So now we can do anything here since we have linked our CSS tag with our home page, our web page. So that's how to link CSS bootstrap in Django. So yeah, let me just break it and clear the terminal. So now it's just simple. You just make sure you go inside your folder, go inside your base folder, create a static folder, then copy your CSS, JS, and create another folder for static CSS. Then link it using mark tag. You can see how I link it in href. You can see this open bracket, close bracket. You can see. So this thing is just simple. Just make sure you master it and keep it part of you. Thank you very much. So let's meet in our next class.